Currently, I'm walking over the biggest salt lake on earth, 11,500 kilometers square of salt. There are many options. You can start in Tupiza, you can start in Uyuni, which is both in Bolivia. You can even start in the Chilean side. But I'm going to tell you a bit more information about the Bolivian side. Should you go to Tupiza? Should you go to Uyuni? And how many days and what options do you have? First of all, I want to kick off why I should choose to go to Tupiza. And simply, the reason why is like Tupiza has so much more to offer than Uyuni. Uyuni itself is like a really boring city, and Tupiza has a really nice hikes. So join me on the hikes I'm doing. So currently I'm walking through Tupiza, but I wanted to share you this before I'm gonna make the video about Tupiza and Uyuni. I wanted to share you, if you go by a night bus, then a few essentials are important. The first night bus I took, because I took two in a row, 2 night buses, so 2 nights. The first one was comfortable, was like all good, but the second one was really cold. And I saw many people bringing their own blankets or something, so you could use your towel, for example. But yeah, my towel was in the back of the bus, so I could not reach that, and I was cold, so I could not really sleep properly. So one of the tips is quite easy. It's just like, make sure you have enough clothes to keep you warm, and bring some food, water. Yeah, they do a few stops, but it's better to be prepared when you're not waking up when they stop. You better be prepared and have your food and drinks already. And yeah, they don't want you to do a shit in the bus, only for peeing. So do a quick toilet stop before you leave also. This makes me really think about the trip I did with Matthias with the motor. And after thinking a bit, it makes sense. When we're driving up to the north from Salta with the motorcycle, we are like around 8 hours, I guess, from here. So it makes sense. It's like it has similar looks, but I have to admit, look at this. I really love these views. You can do this trekking with horses, but you can also do it by walking, or maybe you can reach everything by car. I don't know yet, but it seems like that it's possible. So currently I'm doing a walk towards Cerro Elefant, and I'm quite in a rush. Why I'm quite in a rush? Because I could not do it in a normal way again. Like in Bariloche, I walked on snow, on socks, and today I want to do a 1 hour 24 hike in 1 hour in total. So I need to rush a little. So I took the wrong path, apparently. And now I'm trying to walk down. It's more like sliding down, because I have to be somewhere there, as maps say. And it's hard to not slide down on top. Made it on time, so it's quite a I made it on time. It was a rough challenge. And during the process, I felt that I was really in my mind. I was really thinking about the instant gratification, what we talked about in the Iguazu video with Matthias. I wanted to be on top because that was my challenge. And this keeps you focused towards the goal, a challenge. It can keep you focused, but it can also distract you because of the instant gratification. And usually people say step out of your comfort zone, but I think saying to not search in instant gratification that is misleading you towards the goal is better to say than maybe saying that everybody is saying like step out of your comfort zone. So for me, upwards, my instant gratification was finding the arrows which lead me towards this beautiful place. And yeah, I have to admit, I made a video during the walk. I lost track again, so I needed to find another instant gratification. And for me, that was on that time the end goal, seeing the elephant. Oh, funny. I don't see the elephant in it, but made it. So in front of the elephant, I forgot to add that how you can implement instant gratification into your goals with your lifestyle. So for example, if you're talking about training, make sub goals. Reaching sub goals can be instant gratification. So you can separate your big goal into sub goals, but you can also do it in a training already, so you push yourself more. So for example, if you want to do 20 push-ups and the last time you did 20 as well, maybe you need to make another goal and will be 21, so you push yourself more. For food, if you're looking for eating more healthy and your instant gratification goal could be, for example, that you're gonna eat 3 healthy meals that day. So in the end of the day, you have your instant gratification because you ate 3 healthy meals.
Day 1 towards the Uyuni Salt Lakes. Keep in mind, it's gonna be 8 to 9 hours of driving with a few stops, and that are the things you're seeing right now.
So I'm in the middle of nowhere, and there they have this random football field, which I really like. I mean, like, I have almost no internet connection. I don't know where I am. I had around 4,000 meters high, and I feel that a little bit. I feel the altitude. I have a little headache, so I'm not gonna do a lot of a heavy training today. Maybe no handstands today or some pike push-ups, I'm not sure yet. But I haven't been training for 3 or 4 days now, I don't even know anymore. And that's gonna stuck up in my mind. So that's why I'm gonna do something today, trying to warm up a bit for some front levers, maybe front lever rows, I don't know. We'll see how it feels. It's better to do something than nothing, so that's the thing for today. And I wanted to do a workout yesterday, but since I did the challenge of doing the hike in 1 hour instead of 1 hour and 24 minutes, it was maybe a bit much. Then I did another hike towards the cross, and yeah, I'm afraid that the goal is gonna fall down. It's not locked. But yeah, so yesterday I did not train at all. So that's why I was like, I need to do something today.
Then the second day is also a lot of driving, and this is quite similar if you go to a 3-day tour from Uyuni. So you will see a lot of lakes, and you go to a hot pool. So that's a similarity if you take the 3 days from Uyuni. Was really amazing, we slept in a hostel made out of the salt from the lake. And on the day we arrived in this hotel, we also went for the sunset. Next morning for the sunrise, but both are so magical. It's always magical to see a sunset or a sunrise. Wherever, whenever, it's always so special. And this place, this location was even more special.
You can barely imagine, but where I'm doing and trying doing these tricks now, this is quite funny, trying to do these videos and photos with a deep perspective, or how to say, I don't know even actually. But anyway, he said that it's like around 150 meters deep. So you have a layer of water and then a layer of salt and then water, salt, and this is how this is built up. And like we are now at the point where it's like the deepest, like 150 meters. It's hard to believe. Many years ago the Dakar was here, and you have to know this hotel is built from salt. So the stones and even what they use in between to keep the stones together is made of salt. We also slept in a hotel which had like salt as stones, and it was the hotel where it was the warmest, because I've been freezing on the other ones. Finishing off in the train cemetery. Look at this, absolutely amazing. I was not expecting that I could just simply go into the trains, walk next to it, but it's all possible. So anyway, would I advise you to go to Tupiza or Uyuni? Why Tupiza? Tupiza you can do really a lot of nice hikes. So if you're into that, I would give you the advice to choose for Tupiza. But next to that, you're gonna see a bit more of lakes, but it's a lot of driving. So if you consider to go to Tupiza, you need to like hiking and you need to like to see a lot of lakes, which I showed you at the beginning. If you go from Uyuni is a really boring sandy town. But the good thing is about going to Uyuni, if you go to the salt lakes, you can do a tour which is a bit shorter, for example 2 days, and then you see like the salt lake, which is the most important thing for everyone, but you're not gonna see probably the hot pool and the lakes. But the thing is, that needs so much of driving, and if you're okay with that, then I would say choose the 4-day tour in Tupiza, and if you like the hiking, of course. So it's either up to you. Beside that, I would give you the advice to choose wisely which period of time you want to go. I was here in May, which is like really a dry season, so there was no water on the salt lake, which gives this really nice mirror effect, and you can make amazing photos and videos. And of course, as you saw, I also made a lot of nice videos and photos. You didn't see the photos, but I mean, I made a lot of nice shots. And yeah, so if you want to see it with water effect, you need to choose another period. So that's until April, and I think it lasts like 4 months, so around January. Anyway, make sure to check out my channel, subscribe, so you will see more of my travels, and let me know in the comments what country I should visit and why.